Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, I'm playing for you series videos I do for the water. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm obviously doing this from a non-standard sampler platter room. Okay, you know, just, hi. Who's my cat? I have a cat. But yes, so just to go into a little bit of a thing. Well, you know what, folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing that, I am in this weird little corner of my front room right now, and I'll kind of explain why. I've done a couple reviews from this room before, actually, this being my front room, and I explained at the time, and it's still very much the case now, that I've been rearranging stuff around my house, and so I can't really do my reviews in my back room the way that I was doing them until I get some more stuff set up, and here we is. I decided to change the direction of the room, you know, the way that I'm filming the room, because the lighting just wasn't very good on the other side, so hopefully you'll forgive me. But anyway, whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Mega Man 10 shirt. What with the cool retro style design and everything. I'm a big fan of Mega Man. I have made that abundantly clear throughout the course of my videos. I have a lot of Mega Man shirts. I grew up playing the games as a kid and just kind of growing with the series as it went along. And still to this day, it's probably my overall favorite video game franchise. I think it's wonderful, even though I am so far behind on it at this point. Well, with being the adult and such. Adult. Anyway, what am I reviewing for you? What are we doing here? This is going to be a weird video to look back on, I'm sure, but it was either that or just not do the video, so. Anyway, I am reviewing a thing. It specifically is a thing of a burger variety because it's boom! It is this big ass burger right here. This is a classic double cheeseburger from Denny's of all places. I've already reviewed a few burgers from IHOP. It only seemed appropriate to go over there and try some burgers from their competition. It's not a bad looking burger. Like, the lighting kind of sucks, but like, it's real simple. It is just a couple pieces, or a couple beef patties, a couple pieces of American cheese. It's got tomato, lettuce on it. I opted to go over there and take off the onions and the pickle, because I just didn't want it. I'm just not an onion pickle guy. For this, plus, because it comes with a side, some onion rings, I think it was $12.29 or something for people who are interested in the price, so burger! And if you like burger reviews, by the way, I have an entire playlist called Burgers for Days, which is literally just all of my burger-related shenanigans. So let's try out a thing, and hopefully it'll be delicious. Oh. It's big and beefy. You know what? I don't have anything to complain about with that. That is just a really solid, classic American style cheeseburger. Yep. Well, part of it fell off, but meh. Like, I had a weird textural moment. I think it was just the, I caught like a bit of the tomato that had a little bit more oomph to it than I was expecting. And I was like, what, my fillings just fall out or what just happened? Because, like, I wasn't expecting that. I think I'm good though. No, that's seriously. That's honestly a really solid. That's a really solid cheeseburger. Because the main things you're looking for with a cheeseburger, this is what I'm looking for. First and foremost, the beef. The beef has to be the star of the show. It needs to be what goes over there and really drives the whole thing. The beef in this is tasty and it's good. It's not, I'll say this. Do I think it's like super duper high quality Wagyu? No. No, I don't. I forget if they actually said specifically on the website like what type of beef they're using. But I will say, it's whatever it is. It's flavorful. It has a really nice beef taste to it. And it works. Like, it's the star of the show. So right then and there, we're already starting off good. The other thing that you want, at least for me, if I'm just doing a classic, American-style cheeseburger, and that's why I wanted to start with this. I've never had burgers from Denny's before. I haven't eaten at Denny's in, like, over a decade. Like, no joke. I had a bad experience at Denny's once, years ago. But I was prompted, because I was like, it's not even the same Denny's, try out their stuff now. The other thing I'm looking for is, does it provide me with that classic American cheeseburger taste? Like, am I getting everything that I'm expecting from it? And fundamentally, that shouldn't be that hard, but trust me, some places do fuck it up. But it just works. You've got your burger. That's great. Beef is good. You got American cheese, which I know some people are like, American cheese. Well, fuck you, folks. I mean, not really, but, everybody's allowed to have their opinion. It's so yellow. Like the Coldplay song. I apologize for the shitty lighting. But no, I really do appreciate, like, just the classic style that it brings to it. It's simple. It's one of the great things about it. Like, as somebody who's eaten a lot of burgers of, like, incredible variety, there's a lot to be said for just simple, really good burgers that just make sure you have good ingredients, make sure it all works together, and that's what it does. Beef patties, American cheese, lettuce, tomato. That for me that's a perfect, just classic style burger. Now, all that said, is it the best burger I've ever had? No. But is it better than I expected? Yes. Yes, it is. It's definitely well above, I would say, most fast food. Like, easily. Definitely better than McDonald's and Burger King, stuff like that. Even veering somewhat into, like, the more artisanal range, with, like, your Culver's, Freddy's, your smash burgers and stuff. I would put this more in line with that. I think it's in that vicinity, and I would honestly say that I think it's better than some of those. Is it better than IHOP, though? Probably yes, if I remember correctly. I mean, it's been a little bit since I tried the IHOP burgers, but I do know immediately biting into this, my brain was like, this is a good burger. Like, this is a solid burger. You're going to enjoy this, this experience. And with the IHOP, I don't remember having that exact same experience. I remember being a little bit more analytical with it and, like, trying to figure things out. The only thing I had with this was, like I said, I just had, like, a texture discrepancy where it was like, I think, but like I said, I think I just caught a side of a tomato or something like that. Man, and two questions have to be asked fundamentally. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Honestly, I think I would. I think it wouldn't be a go-to burger for me. I have lots of other burger spots available that just range, everything from really shitty burgers to really, really good burgers. This is somewhere in between. But to that end, like, it's really solid, and it's a little bit pricey, but not too bad, especially for the amount of burger you're getting, and that's the standard. Like, the double is the standard. So it's like you're getting a lot, the price isn't terrible, and it really does nail on the head just that classic burger taste. even if it's not like the super duper best burger, it's a damn good burger. So I think I would probably get that again at some point. Now, if I'm recommending it to other people, I would say, if you've got a Denny's near you, which is very likely, there's quite a few Denny's around, I would say, if you've never tried their burgers, give them a shot. And if you're like me and you want to go over there and try out, their classic stuff before you start moving on to the other stuff, I think that, yeah, it definitely deserves my recommendation in that regard, because it exceeded my expectations in pretty much every capacity. So, that made me happy. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly burger-tastic rest of your life. Because, granted, maybe you're not into burgers. That's entirely possible. Some people are a little bit too bougie for burgers. I'm a man of the people, folks. Okay, so I'm gonna be down there with you. But burgers are still really good. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time, because you do, folks. You're gonna try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Okay, trust me. At the time I'm doing this, I'm enjoying my Labor Day weekend. It is ass hot. Like, yesterday was stupid hot. And then today is not as stupid hot, but it's still stupid hot. That's actually why normally I would have done this review from my truck. But it was so hot out that I went over there and I was checking for things to potentially... I was going to go out and grab something. But Denny's, because of the Labor Day thing, they're like, fuck it, free delivery today. And I was like, boom, we're doing that. This can be delivered to me. But, it is important when we run into situations in our life that are stressful, frustrating, etc. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to do an internet review show like I do. And maybe while you're doing all that stuff, you're going to end up having to go over there and occasionally change locations because of environmental and situational situations. And if you do that, I hope that, like me, you will hope that your audience will excuse any indiscrepancies or lack of professionalism, not that I've ever had professionalism, in said situations, because, again, it's, if I were to go over there and try to do this from my back room, I'd have to go over there and move, just a bunch of containers and things out of the way, and yeah. So, let's do it from here. And I'm still sweaty, because it's still really hot. My air conditioning is on, and it's trying, but man, it's really hot. Anyway,